the first half of our dynamic duo of husband and wife team from District 86. And by the way, New Jersey, Samish was New Jersey, so we know where we're all coming from. Our next Sue Faludi, is that right?
Faludi, yes.
Faludi is from the Toronto area, from Canada, and she has been an area director. She has been a club coach and a club mentor. She retired a year and a half ago after 31 years working in the fitness industry. Sue ran her first marathon in 1992, and her initial reaction was, "I'll never do that again." You'll have a person in the audience, Ed, if you guys want to chat on the side. He's been doing marathons, including the one in Death Valley. And she went on to a total of 58 marathons in Canada and the United States and in Scotland. Yes, you could say she was hooked. For our next speaker, life lessons from running. Stu?
Thank you, Tom. Runners, ready. Yes, good luck to you too. I'll see you at the finish line. A horn sounds. The runners surge forward, carrying me along with them. And all I'm thinking is, yes, I'm ready for this. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, it was July 2nd, 1996, at the start of the Nanisivik Marathon. At that time of my life, marathon running was one of my passions. Are you familiar with the phrase, the loneliness of the long-distance runner? Let me tell you, I was never lonely during those long runs. I swear I solved the problems of the world at least 100 times over during those runs. Only thing was, my plans for saving the world were usually forgotten by the time my shoes were off. But training for the marathon in the spring of 1996 taught me 3 valuable life lessons that still serve me well today. The first life lesson was perseverance. Do you like getting caught in the rain? Personally, I hate it. I get cold and wet and miserable. My husband and I joke that there's something like a Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde thing going on when I get stuck in the rain. So going out for a run when it's already raining, yeah, that's definitely something I dislike. But it was spring, and spring means rain, and you have to train for a marathon. It's not like you wake up one morning and go, I think I feel like running 42.2 kilometers today. And besides, on race day, if it's raining, you run. You're not likely going to hear the announcement, "Sorry, runners, you might as well go home. It's raining. We'll try this again another day." It's just not going to happen. This first life lesson taught me that you have to do what you like and what you dislike with equal enthusiasm. The second life lesson was perseverance. Does that sound a little bit familiar? Let's face it, not everybody wins. In running, recognition is given to the first, second, and third place finishers in various age groups. After that, the runners get a "thanks for participating." That's usually what I got. Now, that doesn't mean that I was a failure. That just means that if I wanted to place, I'd have to be willing to work harder. And for the Nanisivik Marathon, I wanted to place. This life lesson reminded me that you have to do more than just show up. You have to be willing to work hard and put in the effort. And you know, sometimes The greater the effort, the sweeter the success. If you're thinking the third life lesson was also perseverance, you're right. Nen Civic is located up north on Baffin Island, and the race route was hilly. I don't mean little rolling hills. I mean hills that seem to reach up to the sky. So many times during those monstrous hills, I felt like walking. But that's when I'd start bargaining with myself. Look, Sue, I know you're tired, but you can't walk now. Look, just run 100 more steps, and if you still feel like walking, you can. Deal? Just 100 more steps, Sue? Okay, deal. Simple. So I kept running and counting my steps. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea, right? 98, 99, 100, without fail. Every time I got to 100 steps, I could see the top of that hill. And I knew I could keep running. It was a proud moment when they put that second place medal around my neck. This third life lesson reinforced for me that you can achieve any goal you set for yourself if you break the challenges down to work through them to success. And that, my friends, are the 3 life lessons that I learned from running in the spring of 1996. Perseverance, perseverance, and perseverance. Do what you like and what you dislike with equal enthusiasm. Do more than just show up. And break your challenges down to work through them. Because really, perseverance means, yes, I'm ready for this. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Sue. I've never been inspired to go more than the few feet it takes me to walk out to the mailbox. But if I decide to get inspired to do a marathon, maybe I can get you to make a recording that can play over and over and over.
It's a deal, Tom.